Every morning when you wake up, there's one person waiting to challenge you. They know your fears, your excuses, and your untapped potential. That person isn't your coworker, your neighbor, or a stranger. That person is you. On one side stands the version of you who takes the easy way out, the one who procrastinates, doubts, and hides from discomfort. On the other side stands the version of you who is relentless, unstoppable, and capable of achieving greatness. The question is, which version of you will win today? This is the most important battle you'll ever face. You versus you. It's a battle that shapes your happiness, success, and legacy. Let's get one thing straight. No one owes you anything. Life doesn't owe you success. No one is going to hand you your dreams. There's no magical shortcut, no lucky break waiting just around the corner. It's all on you. Yes, life can be unfair. Yes, you'll face obstacles. But here's the truth. The biggest obstacle isn't out there in the world. It's not the economy, your upbringing, or someone else's opinion of you. The biggest obstacle is you. It's the excuses you make, the fears you let control you, and the habits that hold you back. The moment you stop blaming the world and take responsibility for your life is the moment everything changes. You have the power. You have the control. And only you can decide how far you'll go, how hard you'll work, and how much you'll grow. Every day you face a simple test. It doesn't require a classroom, a teacher, or a grade. It's called the mirror test. When you look at yourself in the mirror, can you honestly say, I gave it my all today? Can you say, I'm proud of the person I see? The mirror doesn't lie. It reflects the truth, showing you exactly who you are, not who you pretend to be. Every day you have a choice. Will you be proud of the reflection staring back at you? Or will you look away, knowing you could have done more, tried harder, and been better? The mirror test isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about proving to yourself day after day that you're moving closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. Some people spend their entire lives looking for someone to blame. It's my boss's fault I'm not promoted. It's my parents' fault I didn't have a better start. It's the system's fault I can't get ahead. Stop. Just stop. The truth is, you are your greatest opponent. It's not your boss, your parents, or the system holding you back. It's the version of you who makes excuses, who says, I'll start tomorrow, who chooses Netflix over the gym, fear over action, comfort over growth. If you want to win the battle of life, you have to defeat that version of yourself. You have to outwork, outthink, and outlast the weaker you. And it won't happen overnight. This isn't a battle you fight once. It's a battle you'll fight every day. The good news, you don't have to win every time. You just have to keep showing up. Transformation doesn't happen in one big, dramatic moment. It doesn't come from a new job, a life-altering decision, or a lucky break. Transformation happens in the small moments. It's the little choices you make every day. Getting out of bed instead of hitting snooze. Saying no to junk food and yes to a healthier choice. Spending an hour learning a new skill instead of scrolling through social media. These small wins might seem insignificant in the moment, but they add up. Each one builds momentum. Each one strengthens your discipline. And over time, those small wins turn into big change. So don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Start now. Make one small decision today, then another tomorrow. Before you know it, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come. Here's a truth most people avoid. Growth is uncomfortable, it's messy, it's hard, it hurts, and that's exactly why so many people avoid it. Why do people quit the gym? Because it's easier to sit on the couch. Why do people stay in jobs they hate? Because it's safer than taking a risk. Why do people give up on their dreams? because chasing them means facing failure, rejection, and uncertainty. But discomfort is the price of growth. Every time you face discomfort, whether it's a tough workout, a challenging project, or a difficult conversation, you're building resilience. You're proving to yourself that you're stronger than you thought. So don't run from discomfort. Embrace it. Lean into it. Because on the other side of discomfort is everything you've ever wanted. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow"? How many dreams have you put on hold, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect circumstances? Here's the harsh reality. Someday doesn't exist. It's a lie we tell ourselves to avoid taking action. The perfect moment will never come. And if you keep waiting for someday, you'll wake up one day and realize you've run out of time. The only time you have is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. So stop waiting, stop procrastinating, start doing. Because every day you delay is a day you'll never get back. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in life. When you start taking action, even in small ways, you create a ripple effect. One workout leads to another. One project leads to a bigger opportunity. One step out of your comfort zone leads to exponential growth. But momentum works both ways. If you stay stuck, if you give in to laziness, you create negative momentum. The longer you stay in bed, the harder it is to get up. The longer you avoid your goals, the more impossible they seem. The choice is yours. Positive momentum or negative momentum. Growth or stagnation. Start small. Start today. And let momentum carry you forward. There's no universal formula for success. What works for someone else might not work for you. And that's perfectly okay. Your journey is your own. It's as unique as your fingerprint, and no one else can walk it for you. Stop comparing your progress to others. Stop measuring your success by someone else's timeline. The only comparison that matters is between who you are today and who you were yesterday. Growth isn't about being better than someone else. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Ask yourself, what does success mean to me? Is it financial freedom, creative expression, making a difference in the lives of others? Once you have your answer, chart your own course. And don't be afraid to make mistakes or take detours. The important thing is that you keep moving forward, one step at a time. Success doesn't require perfection, but it does require consistency. The simple act of showing up, day after day, even when it's hard, is what separates the achievers from the dreamers. There will be days when you're tired, discouraged, or tempted to quit. Show up anyway. There will be days when you don't feel like putting in the effort. Show up anyway. Because every time you show up, you're reinforcing the habits that lead to success. You're proving to yourself that you can be trusted to follow through. Even on your worst days, when progress feels slow and the finish line seems far away, remember this: the mere act of showing up is a victory. Keep showing up, and success will take care of itself. It's great to have role models, people who motivate you and remind you of what's possible. But the most powerful inspiration comes from within. Every time you push through fear, overcome a challenge, or achieve a goal, you're creating proof of your own strength. Think back to a moment when you felt unstoppable. Maybe it was acing a test, completing a difficult project, or crushing a fitness milestone. Those moments are reminders of what you're capable of. They're the fuel that keeps you going when things get tough. The more you prove yourself to yourself, the more unstoppable you become. Don't just look for inspiration, be it. Be the kind of person who inspires others simply by showing up for yourself every single day. Gratitude is a game changer. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. You stop dwelling on what you lack and start appreciating what you have. Gratitude isn't just about feeling good, it's about fueling action. When you're grateful for the opportunities you have, you're more likely to seize them. When you're grateful for the lessons failure teaches you, you're more likely to keep going. Gratitude keeps you grounded, motivated, and resilient. Start a daily gratitude practice. Each morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Something as simple as a sunny day, a supportive friend, or the chance to try again is enough. Gratitude doesn't just change your perspective, it changes your life. Everyone hits plateaus in their journey. It's that frustrating stage where you're putting in the work, but the results aren't showing. It's tempting to give up, but plateaus are where real growth happens. A plateau isn't a dead end, it's a test of your perseverance. It's a chance to prove to yourself that you're willing to push harder, dig deeper, and keep going even when it's tough. When you hit a plateau, don't get discouraged. Get curious. Ask yourself, what can I do differently? What's holding me back? What new strategies can I try? And most importantly, remind yourself that growth is still happening, even if you can't see it yet. The work you're putting in now is laying the foundation for a breakthrough. Fear is a powerful force. It can paralyze you, keeping you stuck in the same place, or it can propel you forward, pushing you to grow. The difference lies in how you respond to it. Most fears are rooted in the unknown. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I lose everything? But here's the truth. Fear is a liar. It exaggerates the risks and minimizes your potential. It tells you to play small, stay safe, and avoid discomfort. The only way to overcome fear is to face it. Take the first step, even if your knees are shaking. Lean into the discomfort, even if it feels overwhelming. Every time you confront your fears, you weaken their grip on you. And with each victory, you become braver, stronger, and more unstoppable. Complacency is the silent killer of progress. The moment you start coasting, the moment you stop striving, is the moment you stop growing. To keep proving yourself, you must stay hungry. Hunger for growth doesn't mean dissatisfaction. It doesn't mean you can't celebrate your successes or enjoy the journey. It means refusing to settle. It means continually seeking the next challenge, the next goal, the next level. Hunger comes from understanding that there's always more to learn, more to achieve, and more to give. No matter how far you've come, you've only scratched the surface of your potential. Stay hungry, and the best is always yet to come. At the end of your life, what will you leave behind? What stories will people tell about you? What impact will you have made? These are the questions that define your legacy. Legacy isn't about fame or fortune. It's about the difference you make, the lives you touch, and the example you set. Your legacy starts now, with the choices you make today. It's built in the moments when no one is watching, in the decisions you make when it would be easier to give up. When you prove yourself to yourself, you're building a legacy of strength, resilience, and purpose. You're showing the world what's possible when someone refuses to give up, and that's a legacy worth leaving. When you push yourself to grow, you're not just changing your own life, you're inspiring those around you. Your actions create a ripple effect, showing others what's possible and encouraging them to rise to their potential. Think about the people in your life who look up to you. Friends, family, co-workers. They're watching, learning, and being influenced by your example. When they see you pushing through challenges, overcoming obstacles, and striving for greatness, it reminds them they can do the same. Your growth is bigger than you. It's a gift to everyone around you. So don't just do it for yourself. Do it for the ripple effect you'll create. Every day you have a choice, to stay the same or to grow, to let fear hold you back, or to push forward despite it, to settle for less, or to strive for greatness. So ask yourself, why not you? Why not now? There's no better time to start than today. There's no better person to bet on than yourself. So take the first step. Make the commitment. Prove to yourself, once and for all, that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. This is your journey. This is your battle. You versus you.